Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Inner Peace Playground yoga sessions. We're going to be taking today easefully. So if you would like props, go ahead and grab whatever your favorite yoga props are. For me, I love my blanket. For you, might be a pillow, might be a towel, or some blocks or a strap. And we'll get started when everyone is ready. So today is today is Tuesday, but the month is May, and May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So the reason that we're taking today easefully is because part of mental health is accepting ourselves and allowing ourselves to take things easefully and not so hard as we usually do. So today is all about meeting yourself where you are. And our theme of the month for Mental Health Awareness Month is Cultivating Unshakable Calm. So we're going to be focusing on the breath and just being with our bodies, being with ourselves, and being okay with where we are. Beautiful. I see someone is already doing some neck stretches. So as you're ready, get into your comfortable seated position. Maybe that's hips up onto a blanket or a towel or a pillow. Hands onto the knees. Let's go palms facing down today. On an inhale, let's sit up nice and tall. And then let's just figure out where our body is today. Maybe you want to shake side to side on your hips, get your hips really grounded into the earth. Maybe you want to change the cross of your legs today. Maybe you just want to sit where you are and notice what's going on in your body. Nice. Let's inhale, sit up a little taller. Open that heart, drawing shoulder blades together. Nice. And then bring the roof of the mouth so it's parallel to the earth. Gentle tuck of chin. Closing the eyes gently, just tuning in to our internal world. Notice how your breath is moving through the body. Is it soft? Is it hard, labored? Is it deep or shallow? Just noticing and noticing where your thoughts are. Are they here with you on the mat? Are they off a million miles away? Or are they not here today in this moment? As you inhale, sit up a little taller. Draw shoulder blades together again. Drop shoulders away from ears. Let the roof of the mouth become parallel with the earth. Breathe in through nose. Out through mouth. In through nose. Out through mouth. Continue breathing just like this. Paying attention to the breath as we'll do throughout our practice. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and one of my favorite tools for mental health is the breath. You always have it with you. It's always happening. And you can use it for awareness of how your inner state is, or you can use it to help calm yourself down or energize yourself. In through the nose. Big breath out through mouth. Nice job. On the next inhale, reach arms up high. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Gentle tuck of chin. Acknowledge yourself for making it to your mat this morning. The hardest part is done. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. I offer you gratitude for choosing to be here on your mat today. My name is Danielle, and this is Inner Peace Playground, where we're finding peace through play. On the next inhale, reach hands up high. Interlace hands and push palms to sky. Nice. Let's keep shoulders away from ears. Snuggle them down. Inhaling, reaching palms high. Exhale, let hips sink towards earth. Nice. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hips to earth. Gaze can be forward or up at the sky if it feels okay on the neck. Breathe in, reach palms high. Breathe out, relax hips. Beautiful job. Point your fingers towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Then exhale, arch to one side. Breathe in here, fill the ribs. Breathe out, arch a little deeper. Keep your hips on the earth. Nice. Breathe in, reach high. Breathe out, arch to the other side. Breathe in, fill the ribs. Breathe out, arch a little deeper. Nice. Inhale, reach high. Then exhale, sweep arms down to the sides. Reach fingers away from the body. Nice. Sitting up tall. On the exhale, drop left ear towards left shoulder. We'll get a stretch on the right side of the neck. If you want a little bit more, draw shoulder blades together. Flex the right hand and push your palm away from you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, push palm away. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Gently release the hand. Gently inhale, come back to center with the head. Give yourself a couple wiggles. You may get some cracks. Ooh, nice. Inhale, let's reach up high again. Interlace hands the other way, the way that feels a little funny. Then point pointers towards the sky. Exhale, arch to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, arch to the other side. Nice. Inhale, back to center. Beautiful. Exhale, sweep arms down to the sides. Reach fingertips away from body. Sit up nice and tall. Then exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Draw shoulder blades together. And if you want a little bit more intensity on the left side, flex left hand, push palm away from you. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, draw shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Release the left hand. Inhale, come back to center super gently with the neck. Oh, nice. Bringing hands onto the knees. On an inhale, let's draw chin towards the sky. Close the mouth, stretch through throat. Exhale, chin comes down towards the chest. Keep spine nice and tall. Beautiful. Inhale, chin to sky. Spine is straight. Exhale, chin to chest. Spine still straight. Beautiful. Let's come into cat-cows now. I'll turn sideways so you can see. So as we inhale, chin to sky, arch through spine. Exhale, chin to chest, round through spine. Make it nice and round. Beautiful. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Take 3 more rounds at your own pace. Moving slow, paying attention to the breath. Part of having awareness of our own mental health is paying attention to the breath. The breath can tell us so many different things. Is it calm or is it ragged? Is it slow or is it fast? And what situation are you in? If it's ragged while you're sitting at work, something's going on inside of you that's causing you to feel unease. When you're finished with your rounds, come back to a nice seated position, close the eyes, just notice how the body feels in this moment. We can flip the palms to face up for a little more receptivity. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice your breathing in this moment. What can I tell you? Last round of breath. Nice. When you're ready, inhale, open the eyes, roll forward onto hands and knees. If you have sensitive knees, feel free to bring your blanket underneath the knees for some extra padding. We'll get a little deeper into our spines with 2 rounds of cat-cows here. So hips are on top of knees, shoulders on top of wrists. On our inhale, we drop our belly, lift hips, lift gaze, cow pose. Exhale, tuck chin, round through spine, tuck tailbone, even tuck toes, cat pose. One more round at your own pace, move it slow. Listen to the body, listen to the breath. Come back to a neutral spine. Nice job. On the next exhale, tuck toes, lift hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. This is our first down dog of the practice. Your legs are probably going to feel pretty tight on the back. That's okay. Pedal them out. Notice your breathing here. Notice sensation on the backs of the legs. And if the backs of the legs feel really tight, what happens to the breath when you meet your edge? When that heel goes down right to the point where it feels intense. Pause there and breathe. Nice. Then inhale, lift that heel. Exhale, start lowering the other heel. Notice what the breath does when you reach your edge, the point of intensity. Pause there and breathe. Let the head hang heavy. Then on the next inhale, lift both heels, bend knees, look between hands. Exhale, step or hop to top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale with knees bent, spine rounded, roll to standing, reaching arms overhead. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, knees bent, spine rounded, roll to standing, head comes up last, reach arms overhead. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Nice job, let's kick it up. Inhale, arms up, gaze up, arch the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen your fold. Inhale, bend knees, plant the hands. Exhale, step or hop to the back of your mat, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet. Notice backs of legs again. How are they feeling? Breathe. And on the next inhale, lift heels, bend knees, look between hands. Exhale, step or hop to top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, straight spine or rounded, yogi's choice. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Beautiful. Arms alongside the body. Let's take 3 breaths. Closing eyes or just lowering and softening the gaze. Check in with the body. Check in with the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your feet on the earth. Breathe in, reaching arms up high. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Let's pause here, 3 breaths. Knees can bend slightly if backs of legs are still tight. And hands can stay on shins. Make sure your spine is nice and long wherever you are. If it's rounded, bend the knees. See if you can get that straight spine from there. Beautiful. Hands can stay on shins or come to heart center. Or if you want a little bit more intensity, inhale out to the sides. Breathe here. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw shoulder blades together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Reach crown away from you. Breathe out. Forward fold. Bend those knees. Round the spine. Let's ragdoll here. Feet as wide as your hips. Holding opposite elbows. Again, we can bend the knees. Let the head be heavy. And if it feels okay, you can twist left, twist right. This is your time for yourself. Your time to tune in to the tools that you inherently have in your body. The breath, the feet, the hands, sensation. Last breath, breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Deeply bend those knees, plant the hands, and exhale, step or hop to the back of your mat. Chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. On the next inhale, right leg lifts, come high on back toes. Exhale, right foot between the hands, keep back heel lifted. Inhale, reach arms overhead, high lunge. Let's take a breath here. Back leg is nice and straight. Front knee is on top of front ankle. Drop shoulders away from ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Let's have a little fun here and balance. So exhale, bringing hands to hips. We're coming to warrior three. So leaning as far forward as you can, bring your weight towards the front foot. You can step the back foot forward. Then when you're ready, start lifting the back leg, standing on front foot. Nice. Front foot can stay bent or extended and gazes down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last one. Push into the big toe. Then exhale, bend the front knee, step back into high lunge. Nice job. This is part of our balance. Beautiful. Then on the next exhale, plant the hands, frame the front foot. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Child's pose may feel really nice, dropping down onto knees, bringing big toes to touch, hips to heel, forehead to the earth, arms extended. We've got about 5 breaths here. Let the head be heavy, let the hips be heavy. Notice your breathing. And if it's fast, see if you can lengthen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. And from child's pose, when you're ready, on an inhale, rise back onto hands and knees, tuck the toes, lift hips up and back, downward facing dog, pedal out the feet. Again, notice backs of legs, how have they changed? Nice. Then on the next inhale, from downward facing dog, lift left leg in the air, come high on back toes. Exhale, left foot between the hands, keep back heel lifted, second side. Inhale, reach arms overhead, high lunge. Back knee is nice and long, not bent. Front knee on top of front ankle, dropping shoulders away from ears. Okay, so engage that back knee so it's nice and long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Back heel can be lifted, totally fine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Let's play with warrior three here. Bringing hands onto hips. Leaning forward, bring your weight towards that front foot. You can step back foot forward a little. Gain your stability, then start lifting back leg. Standing knee can be bent or start to extend it. And our stability comes from pushing into that standing foot, gazing down. The big toe is your anchor point. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Big bend in standing knee. Take a step back, high lunge. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Back knee is nice and straight again. Breathe in. Breathe out, plant the hands, frame front foot. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. If you're taking child's pose on this turn, come into wide knee child's pose. With knees as wide as your yoga mat, big toes touching. Hips to heels, extend arms in front of you, forehead to the earth. Breathe here. Maybe your forearms come and reach the earth. Maybe your neck starts to soften. Your shoulders melt away from ears, finding more of your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take one more round of breath here. And when you're ready, if you're in child's pose, inhale, rise back up, and we'll make our way to downward facing dog. Lift hips up and back. You can pedal out the feet, but see if you can find stillness for at least 3 breaths here. Stillness in the body, starting to still our mind. Notice how it feels to be still. Oftentimes, this is the hardest part for people practicing yoga. Stillness. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, lift heels, bend knees, look between hands. Exhale, step or hop to top of mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach hands to sky. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Arms alongside the body, closing eyes and lowering and softening the gaze, mountain pose. Let's take 3 breaths here. Notice the energy moving through your body, inside and on the surface of your skin. Feel your feet rooted to the earth. Feel the breath in your body. Can you find the stillness within the breath? The pause between inhale and exhale, between exhale and inhale. On the next inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend knees, plant hands. Exhale, right foot steps back. Drop the back knee, untuck toes. Inhale, reach arms overhead, low lunge. Let's take a couple breaths here. As we inhale, reach hands high. Exhale, arch through spine, sink forward into hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful job. On that exhale, plant both hands inside of front foot. Then inhale, reach left arm to sky, twisting left. Couple breaths here. Breathe in. So left hand is up, right hand on the earth. Breathe out. Drop shoulders away from ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And beautiful. Let's come to lizard pose from here. On the exhale, bring left hand onto left knee and heel toe left foot towards the left side of your mat. This is plenty. You should feel this in the inside of the left hip. If you want a little bit more, open the left knee out to the side. Come onto the outer edge of the left foot. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You'll feel this a little bit more on the outer hip when the knee is out. Last one. Breathe in. And out. Beautiful. Bring knee back towards center. Heel to left foot to center. Plant the left hand. Then inhale, tuck back toes, lift back knee, step to plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet if you'd like. And when you're ready, on the next inhale, right leg lifts, come high on back toes. Exhale, right foot between the hands, lower back knee, untuck toes. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. We've got a couple breaths here. As we breathe in, reach hands high, chest high. Exhale, sink into hips. Relax shoulders away from ears. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Plant both hands inside of front foot. Inhale, right arm to sky, twist right. Nice job. Gaze can be up atop hand or straight towards the right side of your body if that feels better on the neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Lizard pose from here. Exhale, gaze down at the earth. Plant right hand on top of the right knee. Then heel toe right foot towards the right side of your mat. You'll start to feel this on the inside of the right hip. If you want a little bit more intensity, exhale, open knee out to the side. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. You'll feel it more on the outside of the right hip here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push into the fingers of the left hand to protect the wrist. We're still in the same pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. And beautiful. Right knee back to center. Heel toe, right foot to the center. Then inhale, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Step back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, straight back or rounded, yogi's choice. Reach hands to sky. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Arms alongside the body. Take one breath. Just notice the right side of your body. And on the next inhale, reach hands to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend knees, plant hands. Exhale, left foot steps back. Drop the knee, untuck toes. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhale, reach to sky. Exhale, arch through spine, sink forward into hips. Drop shoulders away from ears. Nice job. Breathe in. Breathe out. Plant both hands inside of front foot. Inhale, right arm lifts, twist right. Let's take a couple breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Beautiful. Plant right hand on top of the right knee. Lizard pose real quick. Heel to right foot off to the right side. Then exhale, open knee off to the side. One breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Foot back to center. Plant the right hand. Inhale, tuck back toes, lift back knee, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Feel free to pedal out the feet. And on the next inhale, left leg lift. Come high on back toes. Exhale, left foot between the hands, drop back knee, untuck toes. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Let's take 2 breaths. Breathe in, reach high. Breathe out, sink forward into hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Plant both hands inside of front foot. Then inhale, left arm lifts, twist left. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Plant left hand on the left knee. Exhale, heel toe left foot to the left side. Open left knee out to this side. Nice. 1 breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bring knee back to center, foot back to center. Plant the left hand. Then inhale, tuck back toes. Exhale, step back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach hands to sky. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Keep those palms together. Closing eyes or lowering and softening the gaze. Feel your palms on each other. The contact of your fingers, finger pads, palms, and the energy that moves between them. Might feel like tingling, might feel heat. Notice your breath. How is it moving through your body? Nice. When you're ready, on the exhale, bring hands to hips. Let's take a big step back with the left foot. Turn feet to face towards the left side of your mat. If you can't see me, feel free to flip around. Nice. So we're just going to do some forward folding from here. We've done a lot of opening on the backs of our legs. So with hands on our hips, toes facing a little bit more inward than the heels. On an inhale, stand up tall. On an exhale, hinge from hips, fold forward a little bit, or maybe a lot. Find the point where your body stops. Breathe in. Breathe out. For some of you, hands on hips is the perfect place for you. For others, if you're a little lower, hands onto the earth. Give yourself stability. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the head hang heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, breathe in and out. Nice. Bringing hands back to hips if they aren't already there. On an inhale, lift up halfway. So torso is parallel to the earth. Take a breath here. And on the next inhale, gently, slowly rise back to standing. Nice job. We're going to do that again. Feel free to shake out the hands. And on this second time around, we have two options. So either we are going to interlace our hands, bring them behind our back, or if you want, you can do a reverse namaste by bringing palms together behind the back, yogi's choice. So keeping our feet wide, toes more narrow than the heels, heels wider than the toes. Inhale, stand up tall. Then exhale, hinge at hips, folding forward. Head can be heavy. Breathe here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Where can you release tension in your body for our last breath? Inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, lift up halfway. Torso parallel to the earth. Take a breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And inhale, lift up all the way. Releasing hands, shake them out. And I like to also interlace hands and just do a couple of figure eights from here. Nice job. Beautiful. We're going to come into triangle pose from here. So point your left toes towards the short end of your mat. And then the back toes are going to be at a 45 or 90-degree angle, the right foot. Nice. Beautiful. So from here, inhale our arms out nice and wide. Let the right hip come back. Reach left arm all the way forward. And exhale, tip down. Inhale, right hand towards the sky. Nice job. So we're working on stacking our hips. Instead of them folding forward, we want them open up to the side. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice your breath. Are you holding your breath? If so, come up a little higher. I see a nod. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. On the next exhale, bend the left knee, coming into extended side angle. Right arm can reach up and over our head. Breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to play with half moon from here. So this is going to be a fun one. Another balance pose. Similar to warrior three, but now we're on our side. So I like to bring my right hand onto the right hip first. Gaze down at the left big toe. Bring your weight into the front foot. Come high on the back toes. Then let the left arm be your ballast point. When you're ready, start to lift the right leg, gazing down. And working on stacking right hip on top of left hip. Breathe here. This is a challenge to our balance. And as it's Mental Health Awareness Month, take it easy on yourself. We're not getting mad if we can't do it. If our legs are wobbly or we fall over, it's just part of the practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're ready, bend the standing knee, take a step back, inhale, rise back up. Ooh, let's come to warrior two. Front knee is bent. Back foot is at about a 45 or 90-degree angle. Arms are to a T. Breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Warrior one from here. Inhale, windmill, right arm forward. Reach arms to sky, face forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's try warrior three again from here. So exhale, bring hands to the hips. Come high on the back toes so we're facing forward. Leaning forward, bring your weight towards the front foot. Step the back foot forward a little bit. And when you're ready, start lifting that back leg. Standing on front foot. Breathe here. And notice how much you've already grown since the first time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find a nice long line between back heel and crown. And when you're ready, bending standing knee, take a big step back with back foot. Inhale, high lunge, arms up. Find your balance. And exhale, hands back to hips. Step, back foot forward. Shake it out. Ooh, that standing foot, left foot has gotten a lot of work so far. And just notice your body. Come into mountain pose, arms alongside the body, shoulders together. Eyes can close or gaze can lower and soften. And notice what words you've been saying to yourself throughout the last sequence. Were they, you can do it, we've got this? Or were they more on the lines of, this sucks, this is hard? Or on the lines of, why can't you do this? Just notice your inner dialogue. And pay attention to it as we flow through our second side. So when you're ready, bringing hands to hips, take a big step back with the right foot. We're turning to face the right side of our mat. And again, if you're facing away, feel free to just turn around. So let's come hands to hips again. Inhale, start to lengthen through spine. We're forward folding. Toes are closer in than heels. Exhale, hips, hinge at the hips. Fold forward. I'm a little blissed out. Hands can stay at hips, or if you want a little bit more intensity, we can slide hands down the sides of our legs towards the ankles and hold anywhere on the legs. Where we can exhale, start bending elbows, bringing our torso closer to the thighs. Breathe here. Let the head be heavy. Notice that inner dialogue. And notice also that it's not about stopping the inner dialogue or even about changing the inner dialogue, but just noticing. Because once we notice, we can then choose whether we believe it or whether we don't. On the next inhale, slide hands back onto hips. Rise up halfway so torso is parallel to the earth. Take a breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the next inhale, rise up all the way. Nice job. Then we're coming to triangle pose. So point right toes towards the short end of your mat. And left foot is at about a 45 or 90-degree angle. Nice. Inhale our arms out to a T. Drop left hip towards the left side. Reach right arm all the way forward. Then drop it down. Inhale, left arm to sky. Notice your breath here. Breathe in. So right foot is forward, left foot behind, or opposite forward if you did the other side first. That's totally fine. You want to just make sure that we're balanced. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Extended side angle from here, so bend the front knee. And inhale, top arm up and over. So we're reaching fingertips away from our back heel. Keep that shoulder away from the ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Nice. Ready to balance and play here? So we're coming into half moon. I like to bring left hand onto my left hip, gaze down at the right big toe. Bring your weight onto the front foot, coming higher on the back toes. Then the right hand becomes your ballast. Gaze down. Woo, might be wobblier on this side like feet. Gaze down, start lifting that back leg, stacking left hip on top of right. Again, notice your inner dialogue as we go. And notice your pattern. Are you pushing through? Are you finding a point of surrender? What's happening in your body? On the next exhale, gently bend standing knee. Take a big step back with back foot. Then inhale, arms open to warrior two. Nice. Front knee is bent on top of front ankle. Back foot at that 45 or 90-degree angle. Shoulder blades together. Nice. Arms to a T. Gaze over front middle finger. Let the breath slow. Breathe in and out. Warrior one from here. Inhale, windmill left arm forward and up. Hips shine towards the front of your mat. Shoulders drop away from ears. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Nice. Let's come to warrior three again from here. Exhale, hands onto the hips. Come high on the back toes. Lean forward. Bringing your weight to the front foot. Step back foot forward. And start lifting back foot a little bit or a lot. Gaze is down. Front knee can be bent or working on extending it. Breathe here. And notice how different it feels from the beginning of our practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. When you're ready, bend standing knee. Take a big step back with left foot. Keep high on the toes. Inhale, arms overhead, high lunge. Ooh, nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drop hands back to hips. Step back foot forward and shake it all out. Let it go. When you're ready, drop arms alongside the body. Take mountain pose. We're just resting here. Eyes can close or gaze can lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feel your feet on the earth. Grounded and rooted. On the next inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, let it all go. We're ragdolling again. Feet as wide as the hips. Knees can bend, spine can round. Holding opposite elbows, let the head be heavy. Shake the head, no. Nod the head, yes. And if it feels good, we can twist left, we can twist right. Whew, let everything go. Nice job. On the next exhale, release the hands onto the mat or down towards the earth. Walk feet wider than the hips. And exhale, release hips down towards heels. We're coming into yogi squat here. We're keeping our core and our legs engaged. We're not just dropping and collapsing in. We're engaged. Nice. Palms together at the heart. Breathe in. Big breath out. Let everything go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Then when you're ready, we're leaning forward, planting the hands. Release elbows from the knees. Then bring hands behind you, coming back down onto our hips. Nice. So we're going to come onto our backs. If you need to reposition your computer so you can see me while we're on our backs, go ahead and do so. And when we're ready, come onto your back. Hug knees into chest. Extend tailbone down to the earth. Then we'll lower the left foot back down, crossing right ankle over left knee, figure 4. So lifting the left knee from here, interlace hands behind the left thigh, and start pulling knee closer. Right knee pushes away, left knee comes closer. You'll feel this on the outer right hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let that head come down to the earth. Nice. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths here at your own pace. Eyes can close. Gaze can lower and soften. Job. So from here, we're going to come into a twist, a reclined twist. You have 2 options. If you want a little bit more intensity, keep the cross of your ankle on top of the knee. If you don't want it to be so intense, release the left leg, extend it out long. And from wherever you are, we're going to twist right knee off to the left side across our body. So again, you can either have the legs crossed and down on the earth, or for less intensity, extend the left leg, only the right knee crosses over. For a little bit more intensity from here, we can extend right arm out to the right side, and gaze can be up at the ceiling or off over the right arm, yogi's choice. 7 breaths here. Let your body start to calm down. Eyes can close, gaze can lower. And just breathe. And when you're ready, on an inhale, bringing knees back to center. Uncross the legs if they were crossed. Feel free to hug knees into chest or just take a moment with both legs extended. Yogi's choice. And wherever you are, we're coming with knees into chest again. Then dropping the right foot down to the earth, cross left ankle over right knee, figure 4. Lift the knee, interlace hands behind the right thigh. And exhale, drop head back towards the earth. You'll feel this on the outer edge of the left hip this time. And see if you can exhale, let go of tension in the left hip. Two more breaths. Nice. From here, we're going to take our reclined twist. You have the same 2 options on this side. So again, either you can keep your legs crossed and lower them off to the right side of your body, or for less intensity, extend the right leg out long on the earth and cross just the left knee off to the right. Nice job. For a little bit more intensity, once we're here, you can extend the left arm out to the left side. Gaze can be up at the sky or off to that extended arm. Breathe here. Sometimes people say, just breathe when we're stressed out or overwhelmed. You can take it the wrong way. Feel like someone's telling you, duh, it's so easy, just breathe. But I like to think about it as only breathe. Don't do anything else but breathe, as if your breath is the most important thing in the world in that moment. Just breathe. When you're ready, on an inhale, bringing knees back to center. Uncrossing the legs if they were crossed, hug knees into chest. And if there's anything else your body feels it wants or needs before coming into final rest, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, coming into Shavasana, extending our legs wider than our hips, arms alongside the body, palms facing up. Give your armpits room to breathe. Gentle curl of tailbone under. Draw shoulder blades together. And tuck chin towards chest to lengthen through back of neck. Breathe in through nose. Out through mouth. And for the next 1 minute, can you just breathe? Let that last breath be the deepest you've taken all week in through nose. Last exhales, open mouths and audible. Beginning to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Inhale, stretch through arms up above the head, down through toes. And exhale, hug knees into chest one last time. Rolling onto one side of your body, pause there for a breath. And as you're ready, rising up to seated, coming into a comfortable seated position. I will seal the practice with one round of Om. Feel free to join me or just listen in and enjoy. On an inhale, reach hands to sky. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Gentle tuck of chin. Breathe in for Om. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you all for being here, for taking your time to work on body, to work on mind. Again, it's Mental Health Awareness Month. So any of these tools that work for you to help bring you calm and self-regulate, share them. Share them, share them, share them. If you see someone else who is feeling a little crazy, a little shaky, give these tools to them. Sit with them, teach them, be with them. All right. Thank you so much. This is the Inner Peace Playground, and I am Danielle. We are here finding peace in the play, and I will see you next time. Namaste.